हेलो एवरीवन, वेलकम बैक टू आवर यूट्यूब चैनल। और आज का जो हम टॉपिक डिस्कस करेंगे वो है स्पेशल ऑफिसर फॉर लिंग्विस्टिक माइनॉरिटीज। Before that, Unacademy UPSC Championship 2.0 has already started. Under All India, they are providing you All India free mock test series of UPSC CSE Prelims 2020 to 21 Paper 1 JSE. You will also get a chance to meet our UPSC CSE 2019 toppers, Unacademy educators, and subscription scholarship also. And it was conducted on 30th August, 6th September, 13th September, 20th September, and the last day for this championship is on 27th September. So those who have actually missed their chances, they have this last opportunity to grab this. So you can enroll now, as we know that we have only 10 days left to complete our preparation for UPSC CSE 2020 with Unacademy. And if you want to brush up like some of your skills, or you want to clear some of your concepts, then you can start with this right now. As we know, this one subscription has like unlimited benefits, like you can learn from your comfort zone, you have unlimited access to all resources, top educators of India in one platform, full syllabus coverage, double doubt clearing session, live test series, and study material will be provided in form of PDF format. And we will also guide you in your answer writing sessions also. So this will be very helpful for your mains preparation also, and this would be done under our mentors and guidance. Now, as we know, this is also one-stop solution for like all complete UPSC CSE preparation. Like we have structured batches for top educators, batches in Hindi, English, bilingual, late night, as well as 2-year batches, 100% syllabus coverage, vast range of optional prelims test series, main test series. We have dedicated doubt clearing classes also, daily current affair practice, then answer and essay writing. Along with that, we'll also provide you with your performance analysis on weekly basis or your monthly basis. And then we have your sectional quizzes also, and along with that, we'll prepare you for your interview. So this is like really important for each and every UPSC student. Now we have 4 batches. The first batch is in a bilingual batch of 2021 JS. The second is in Hindi of 2021 JS, in which the material on and will be provided in Hindi, and the medium of instruction is Hindi. And the third batch is in complete English, and the fourth batch is for UPSC CSE 2022, and we have like complete English batch preparation. And as we all know, we have 4 batches now that is going side by side, and this is started from 21st September 2020. So you can enroll for any of the courses in which you are comfortable. Then, as we know, we have ultimate revision booster prelims batch course. That ultimate revision booster of prelims 2020 is one bilingual, and the second batch is complete in English. So you can enroll for anyone, which is completely free, and the duration is from 5 to 30th September, and you will be provided with free live classes from Monday to Friday, along with the sectional quizzes also. Now, if you subscribe now, then you will get 10% off. So you just need to apply this code SIMPLEYT. You can get subscription on this app, and then when you click on the subscription, then you will get your 10% discount. So you just need to pay 57,600. Now, as we know, we have a daily current affair test series also, which is completely free, and it will be given to you daily on 7:30 for 20 questions, 20 minutes, and it will be for 40 marks along with your test analysis. Your correct answers will be in green, will be marked in green, and the incorrect will be marked in red. And along with that, we'll also provide you with the percentile also with your toppers, yourself, and the class. So it will actually help you to know about your performances on the daily basis. Now, if you really like our channel, and if you find that this is really informatics for every very informative for every student, then you can join in on YouTube, Telegram, and Facebook, in whichever social networking site you are active on. So let's start. Now let's talk about the constitutional provisions. So originally, the Constitution of India actually did not make any provision with respect to the special officer for the linguist minorities. Later, in the States Reorganization Commission that was there in 1953 to 55, They made this recommendation for linguistic minorities. Now, under the 7th Constitutional Amendment Act of 1956, we have also inserted a new article under 350B in part 17 of the constitution. Now this article contains some of the provisions like there should be a special officer for linguistic minorities, and it would be appointed by our president of India. Then it would be the duty of the special officer to basically investigate in all matters relating to the safeguards provided by linguistic minorities under the constitution, report to the president upon any of the matter that is relating to them, and the president should place all these reports before each the house and parliament, and then they send it to the governments of the state that governments of the state concerned. Now the constitution basically does not specify the qualifications, tenure, salary, allowances, and the service condition and the procedure for removal of special officer for linguistic minorities. Now the commissioner for the linguistic minorities, because let's talk about this. So basically under article 350B, a provision was made on in the constitution that the office of the special officer for the linguistic minorities was created in 1957, as we all know, and he is basically designated for the commissioner for linguistic minorities. And the commissioner has his headquarters in Allahabad, and he has like 3 regional offices in Belgaum, Karnataka, Chennai, Tamil Nadu, and Kolkata, West Bengal, and each is headed by an assistant commissioner also. Now the commissioner is basically assisted at the headquarters by deputy commissioner and an assistant commissioner. Now he tries to maintain the license with the state governments and the union territories through the nodal officers that is appointed by them. Now at the central level, we know that the commissioner falls under the Ministry of Minority Affairs. So that is why he submits the annual report or the other reports to the president through the Union of Ministry for Minority Affairs Minister. Now basically, now let's talk about the role of commissioner. So it's very important to understand what are the role of commissioner that they are playing for the linguistic minority committees. Now the commissioner basically tries to take up all the matters that are pertaining to all the grievances that are arising out of non-implementation of constitutional and nationally agreed scheme of safeguards, and they also like provided to the linguistic minorities that also come to their notice, and they have brought out to this knowledge by the linguistic minorities individual groups, associations, and organization at the highest political and administrative levels of the government and the union territory administration, and then they have actually recommended all the remedial action that needs to be taken place. Now, the second job is basically they try to promote and preserve the linguistic minority groups, and the Ministry of Minority Affairs has also requested all the state governments and union territories to give a wide publicity to the constitutional safeguards that has been provided to each and every linguistic minorities, and to take necessary measures that wherever they are required. Now, the state governments and union administration were basically urged to accord like priority to the implementation of the scheme of safeguards for linguistic minorities. And the commissioner launched a basic 10-point program that we can say to lead a fresh impetus to the governmental efforts towards the preservation of the language and culture of all the linguistic minorities. So commissioner has basically given his own opinion about what should be the ways or the steps that needs to be taken in order to preserve the language and culture of the minority community in our country. Now let's talk about the vision and mission. Now the vision is like very clear, as we know that it is trying to streamlining or the strengthening implementation, the machinery and the mechanism for the effective implementation of all our like constitutional safeguards for the linguistic minorities, thereby by ensuring all these protection of rights of speakers of minority language so as to provide them with the equal opportunity for inclusiveness and integrative development. So basically it is trying to say that all these the provisions and all the protections are basically provided to the minority communities so that they can get the equal opportunities for the inclusiveness, and they can integrate the process of development as a individual. Now what's the mission? So basically to ensure that all the states and union territory are effectively trying to implement the constitutional safeguards and the nationally agreed schemes of the safeguards for all the linguistic minorities by providing them with equal opportunities for both inclusive development. Now what are the functions and objectives? So the functions are like very clear, that the first function of the committee is to basically investigate in all the matters that are relating to safeguards provided to the linguistic minorities to the and then the job is to submit to the President of India and the reports of the status of implementation of the constitutional and nationally agreed safeguards for the linguistic minorities. Then we can also talk about that they need to actually monitor all the implementation of safeguards through the questionnaire, visits, conferences, seminars, meeting, and all the review mechanism and etc., so that they can safeguard the implementation also. Now what are the objectives of it? So basically they try to provide an equal opportunity to every linguistic minorities for inclusive development and national integration, and they want to spread awareness among the linguistic minorities about the safeguards that are available to them, and they try to ensure that all these effective implementation of safeguards that are provided for the linguistic minorities in the constitution and other safeguards are agreed to by all the states and union territories. Now basically to handle all the representation of redress of all the grievances that are relating to the safeguard of for the minorities, linguistic minorities. So we have by and large finished our this topic on linguistic on this minority community, on this minority officer. So if you really like my video, you can like, subscribe and share, and thank you so much.